Cheers! Welcome to my channel. This is a timely tarot oracle reading about random shift. If you resonate with the title and or the thumbnail, this is the perfect reading for you, delivered at the perfect time in timely fashion, courtesy of the universe through the language of synchronicity. This is a collective or general reading, so just be aware parts may or may not resonate. This is also a timely reading, meaning that if you're watching it at this time, it's the perfect time for you. And if it's been some time since I posted this, what was going on in your life back then? That could give you further clarity as to your situation now. I have my co-pilot here with me, little Stella, my cat. Her job is to sit on my lap and purr. She loves the reading, so she showed up for work. Good girl. A cat's purr raises the vibration to a healing level that it can actually lower your blood pressure. You may not be able to hear her because I have a noise canceling mic, but she is definitely at happy feet, and so we're in good pause. We have the Magician here. The Magician is representing an energetic upgrade in your life. The Magician is pointing to the sky above and also down below. And this is representing taking your thoughts and being able to manifest them to become matter on the physical earth. You have all the tools you need. You have to learn to use which tool when, and to create a beautiful garden for your life on earth. So that's an awesome start. There's infinite potential here to the power of infinity and beyond. We have 10 of Swords, or sorry, 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords represents an energy of never-ending nightmare. This person could be waking up in the middle of the night, with to the same old nightmare, and not able to sleep, or just worried and can't sleep because of something that keeps repeating in their life. This energy is talking about also in the wee hours of the morning receiving enlightenment from the Holy Spirit, and maybe through your ancestors in your dreams, giving you answers as to how to end this energy. And the blanket on the bed has cosmic symbols on it representing that the universe does have you covered, but you may have to leave your comfort zone and get out of bed. All right, we have the Empress energy. So the Empress is from the major arcana in the tarot. She embodies the qualities of all 4 of the queens from the minor arcana. So this is someone that has been there and done that a lot. She has a lot of life experience, which is how you become an Empress in the tarot, and has been able to stay on her path, and despite any of the hardships that she comes across. She is considered a generator, like the manifester of an incredible energy for manifestation, and she is like a magnet attracting that which she wants to. And so the Empress, the wheat at her feet here, represents how she goes about manifesting what she wants, and that is if she's going to grow wheat, she decides, okay, where am I going to grow it? What do I need to do? So she picks the field, she gets the soil ready, fertilizes it, picks the stones so that in the fall, when the harvest hits, that it doesn't wreck the equipment. She's ready to go, and when she's ready to go, she plants the seed at the most opportune time, and then she relies on nature to do the rest, and just waves her magic wand and says, thank you, nature, go ahead and build me a crop. And then it happens. She is considered to be pregnant with possibility, and also this can actually represent pregnancy in the tarot. So if you're not wanting to get pregnant, keep that in mind, that you're very fertile right now. And also, this is the 10 of Cups. So we've got this concern, but we have a lot of really amazing energy coming in. So I feel like whatever this is, it's more, I feel like the enlightenment that you receive in the wee hours, because we've got the 10 of Cups here, and the 10 of Cups represents everything that you love. It's wish fulfillment in the on the physical level, and it's all about love, like loving your partner and your partner loving you, and loving your career and the clients and the people, and loving your family and your pets and where you live and your neighbors, all of that. So it's the ultimate fulfillment in a perfectly imperfect world. And then we have lovers coming in. So this is saying that perhaps, now, okay, this energy could say that perhaps in the past you had some sort of challenges around a lover and having this happiness, because this is a wish at this point. But and maybe this is talking about the way it used to be, and then the energetic upgrade came in, and now this is the way it is. I feel like that is very much the way it could be. And so this is talking about having a lover come into your life. So you might just be starting on this new path here as an Empress energy. It's very different from this energy, as you can see. And it's because of this upgrade that you're receiving. The Lover's card represents a divine partnership that is that God is smiling down on. So this is the sun represents God and the energy of God, and this is about being very happy in this couple. This cloud in between them could represent the energy of not really knowing each other. You may have never met this person, or if you have met them, you haven't been in an intimate relationship with them. And then we have the Chariot coming in. So this is saying this is coming in very soon. So if you're still in this position now, because these readings could be from the past, the present, or the future, this is saying that the Chariot, you're on the Chariot, you're on your destined path. And the Chariot's like a tank. It's just like tung, 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 tung. It's going to take you through. It'll get you there. There's no reins required because it knows where it's going. It's going towards your perfect divine future. And this has been launched. So it's saying the Eight of Wands represents an energy of, yes, it's been launched. Also, this energy can talk about conception of a baby. So again, if you're not wanting to conceive a child at this time, be careful because you're very fertile. The wands represent the element of fire and action. And this is saying it's already coming in, it's already happening in the spiritual realm, and it's starting, like you just need to hop on the Chariot and you're on your way. This is talking about the wands that were launched are about to land. And then this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So I feel like there could be some sort of energy coming in regarding the past situation here where there was concern. But definitely what this is saying is the divine stepped in and collaborated with the universe to bring you the truth of the situation so that you could do something about it. This caused an energetic upgrade. Elevated too because of all that you've gone through. The good thing is when you go through a lot of shift, you end up being strong to being very fertile and being able to produce what you want to produce on the planet. And when you're on your destined path, then you have the support, the full support of God and the universe. And okay, and you're like a rebel with the cause. Now this card's been coming in my readings a little bit here in the last 2 or 3 readings I've done. The rebel with a cause is someone who's very passionate about where they're going, what they're doing. The knights would deliver messages for the king and queen from near and far and protect the palace. This energy, he's got a big red plume on the back of his helmet representing that, you know, he's fiery and he's got the passion there. His wand is made of wood. And he's very passionate, and he's might have a bit of a temper, but he has learned to rein his emotions in so that he's not impulsive anymore. And this is really important because this is what has really allowed him to move forward in life in a real strong way. He's wearing this tunic, which is covered with symbols with a salamander biting its tail basically, and also there's a lion on here, and this represents protection from fire. And the pyramids in the background here represent this Knight of Wands loves adventure and loves to learn about new things and the mysteries of the world and travel around the world and meet cultures. It's very Sagittarius energy, actually, like the centaur that launches the bow and arrow and launches the arrows and they into the sky and they land on their target. That's the kind of energy we're in here. So something is already been launched and this is representing some sort of communication coming in. So this communication in the old days would be in person. It could be in person, but unlikely by horse. Could be by horsepower though. So this energy could be something that comes in the post. And it could also be a phone call, a text message. Perhaps it's an email. There could be an energy of you're on social media and you see a message there for you, or you see an event and you say, oh, I'm going to attend that event, and you go and you attend it, and you meet someone there that has the perfect information for you. Also, it's a good idea to take a few minutes every day, as challenging as it may be, to take a look at what the news, what's happening in the news. Make sure that you get a reliable source, because there's a lot of AI out there, but if you get an idea of what's really happening at the top of the pyramid, that is definitely going to trickle down and affect everybody that's underneath. As above, so below. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could be your energy, some information coming to you or from you. Or you could be the Empress. Sometimes what happens is when there's queens showing up and there's already an Empress here, sometimes it could be talking about the journey of this is one of the qualities of that the Empress has, that she's using at this time. And so this energy could be, or it could be another person here. This energy, the Queen of Wands is considered to be very sexy and a natural beauty. The veil behind her represents the thin veil between the spiritual and the physical world. She uses her intuition and her logic to come to creative solutions. She's very happy because of it. The sunflower here represents being very happy and because she's following the sun for her advice, basically. And the sunflowers turn to the sun as they're, throughout the day. Also, she has this little black cat, which a lot of people wouldn't have because they think black cats bring you bad luck. But she doesn't believe in bad luck. She knows that she can find a creative solution to any problem. And this keeps her very, someone very optimistic, someone fun to be with. So the energy here, this could be the Empress is in this energy, or the Empress could be a separate person here. Also, these are archetypes, so anyone could be, they're not gender specific, meaning this is feminine energy, but this could also be a male in their feminine, as well as here, then this is masculine energy. It could be a male or female in their masculine energy. And we have some news coming in about the Pentacle. So the pages would work for the king and queen when they were very young, from about 7 to 14. And they would come from the surrounding families that were upper class, and they would learn the ropes of how to work in the palace. And eventually, if they became, were really good at what they were doing and were well suited, they might even be considered for knighthood when they turned 21, as long as they could afford a horse. Now, pentacles in the tarot represent health, wealth, and happiness in the 3D. And, a big part of that, of course, is money. And that's why the pentacles are represented by a coin. Having said that, you could have all the money in the world and still not be living the lifestyle that you want to live. So this is more about lifestyle, as well as the money. And the page is just like the knight. His job would be to be more like delivering messages within the palace walls until he became older and was given more and more tasks. And so this energy is also about communication. As we discussed, it could be any of the forms of communication we have these days. If we go from the bottom to the top and back down again, we've got this never-ending nightmare energy that I feel, though, with the Truth card coming in here from God, that the Holy Spirit has woken you up in the middle of the night. Your ancestors are trying to communicate with you to let you know what the truth of your situation is, that there's something going on here. and they're showing you how to resolve it. And then this is talking about being a rebel with a cause then, and having a passion for moving forward. There's a reward of some pentacles that are missing from your life, and you're supposed to be receiving these from the universe. And then this is the Queen of Wands, talking about being in that energy. Now, the Empress energy could be a separate energy, and but the Queen of Wands is sitting on this ultimate fulfillment. And I feel like this may be saying that the Queen of Wands is in this energy because there's some sort of new lover coming in. This is in the works already. It's already happening on the spiritual realm. And when it's happening on the spiritual realm, then it means it's coming back down to earth. And then we have the lover here. And I feel like the Magician could be pointing this way. So there's a lover coming in. This energetic upgrade is this new lover coming in. It's already been decided on the spiritual realm, so it's going to happen. So it's not something you need to keep an open mind to allow it to come in, and be in this energy, be open, and looking for that type of energy. And it's also going to bring a gift of pentacles when all of this happens. So and then that's talking about, as above, so below. That's the energy right there. Perfect. This is a really good reading. So you have love and money coming in. That sounds like fun. And whatever this problem is, if you've been going through something and it just doesn't seem like it's ever going to resolve, it's saying here that it is starting to resolve. Any legalities around this situation, the cards that have legalities, the Chariot sometimes can represent law and order coming in, karma, and also on the physical level, like actual police coming in, an investigation going on, an arrest of some sort, for something that people launched, some actions people took, because it's usually representing a court action when it's combined with this energy. When you're in a court of law, you'll say, I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. And once this energy, and this is already launched as well, so this is maybe something you know about, maybe something you don't know about, and you're about to find out about it. All right, so if you are leaving the reading here and like, okay, this is good, I have the information I need. Whoopsie, sorry, Stella, I'm going to have to knock you off my lap to get that card, unless I can get the cat to pick it up for me. All right, here we go. So this energy is coming in from the Intergalactic Federation of Light. What was I saying? Yes, if you are leaving the reading here, thank you for your time and energy. And okay, you can come back up. I woke my cat up. I was shuffling the cards to clarify, and I lost one down. It went right under the table and hit her on the head, woke her up. Sorry, Stella, I didn't mean to scare you. Poor little kitty. All right, so it's dangerous being here, and you were purring away so nice. Okay, get back down there and sleep. Yeah, see, no, I'm pissed off. All right, so yeah, thank you for your time and energy if you're leaving the reading now. Oh, my goodness. You're a funny girl. I'm sorry. Oh, what a funny little kitty she is. Are you going to forgive me? I didn't mean to whack you in the head with the card. She's really disgusted. All right. So, yeah, and I'm clarifying with Tales from the Vector, my oracle. This is something I started in 2007. In 2020, I completed the 64th painting, and now I'm getting ready to bring it out. But I have want to work with it for a while here because I have a lot of written information, and I do have a website, talesfromthevector.com. The paintings in the gallery are listed. The numbers on these cards are the cards of the numbers of the paintings as they're listed in my gallery there. So I'm going to clarify with these, and the numbers on these cards I will put in the description box below in the order that they appear, and you'll be able to take a look at that and know which ones to look for. So we have temperance. So this is saying continue to have patience. This is coming in. Don't give up now. Don't, if there's something going on that's been really challenging and difficult, it is already starting to be resolved on the physical. And so, it's just hang in there, basically. Pay attention to your intuition, your insight from your third eye. This is saying that, yes, this is confirming that dreams are coming in. This nightmare is almost over. Don't panic. Stay calm. Be like the rebel with a cause. Stay in this energy where you rein it in. You're not going to get all impulsive and do something that makes things difficult in your life. Attachment is a karmic space. The thing is about attachment, it's the mother of all the karmic spaces, because once we become attached to something, then we can end up really falling into all the other karmic spaces. Because when we become attached to someone or something or a certain outcome, then it doesn't leave much room for anything else, and we're hanging on to it so tight that we'll do almost anything to hold on to it. We have the shooting star energy, which is talking about having a very good attitude at this time, because I'm getting, it's been a long time coming for this Temperance card to come out. It's saying that that this reward is coming in for you. You maybe have heard that a bazillion times, with all the readings, and if you watch a lot of readings and that kind of energy, or you might be aware of the situation, and the lawyers and that might be saying, oh, it's going to resolve. But, these things take time, and it's kind of like, yeah, I'm done with the time. I want it now, that kind of energy. But this is maintain a good attitude. And, when you wish upon a star, you don't just sit there and then, okay, nothing's happened. Well, get up. You can't just expect whatever you want to fall into your lap. You need to participate and have a good attitude. If you want to have a good outcome in your life, you need to participate in it. And then we have disruption. So what's fun for some is not fun for everyone. There's been some sort of disruption on your path, in life, and it's like something this is sitting on what the truth is here. And it's what's fun for some is not fun for everyone. So it has something to do with other people, external forces causing a disruption in your life, or a delay more than anything. And we have the Aries energy. So the Aries energy right now, we're in a lot of Aries energy as I'm doing this reading. We've had a lot of planets move into the sign of Aries, and this only happens there's 6 or 7 signs, and the moon is going to be moving into Aries as well. So this is a lot of new energy. The hard thing about that is everything that you used to do is going to not work in exactly the same way. So you're going to have to figure that out. But the good news is that if you are starting something new and you're moving into an energetic upgrade, maybe have a new project that you want to launch, now is the perfect time to do so. And then we have dissension. So with friends like this, who needs enemies? This is swimming with sharks. So whatever the issue is here, it could have something to do with people in your inner circle, behind the scenes or whatever. And but there's information coming in about some pentacles. And what's interesting is, because this is not a knight and this is the page, this can actually say that it's something that happened, that you were supposed to receive like a long time ago, like when you were this age, which would be under the age of 20. So and other people in your life, in your inner circle, perhaps in your family, in your community, whatever it is, they know what this is, and they just haven't told you because they don't want you to receive it. They want to keep it for themselves by the look of things. So just be really aware, pay attention to your dreams and any intuitive hits coming in. And I feel like this is already playing out in the spiritual, so soon it will also be playing out in the physical. I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. It's got a lot of really beautiful energy for the new. All right, and if you've enjoyed it, please do give it a like and comment. Also, consider subscribing. I would be honored if you did so. I will be back with another reading about random shift in short time. Bye for now. Okay, sorry, yes, I have to move you again.